great day to be here with so many good friends, and I see many of you here, and what a great turnout, and what great weather. If you didn't know, there's a clock in the top of this brand new garage that was generously donated by the Smith County Historical Society. It's the same clock that was in the old courthouse on the downtown. And then also, there's a pendant that you'll see outside whenever we get through with the ceremony and we do the ribbon cutting. That was in the courthouse itself, the actual pendant light. And so lots of history here that we're trying to recreate. It's not just a parking garage. This is part of Tyler's history recreated.
So let me take you back a little bit and give you a little bit of information on this project. Construction began in August of 2013, and this parking garage has 384 parking spaces, and it's this level and then 3 more. And it is a cast-in-place structure, so everything you see inside is cast in place, and then the exterior is the precast facade panels. And we purposefully incorporated some important downtown structures that used to be here, that being the Blackstone Hotel, the Tyler Commercial College, and then obviously the clock tower from the historic Smith County Courthouse.
Carter, I want to thank you and your staff and all the excellent local contractors, the architects that were involved in this project. In Tyler, as you know, we are very set and very strong on our half-cent sales tax. During the history of the half-cent sales tax, we have spent $120 million cash for improvements in our community. This is the first one for downtown. About $4.5 million, I believe, came out of the half-cent sales tax fund. It was very needed for downtown, and we appreciate the leadership of Barbara Bass, when she was mayor, and Ralph Caraway, who was the chairman of the half-cent sales tax board when the decision was made to fund this. So that is why we feel it is very important not only to recognize Councilman Caraway, but to have Mayor Bass make most of the remarks today because she was pivotal in making this project happen.
Welcome to downtown Tyler. We are so glad you came. Downtown Tyler is the heartbeat and the pulse of this community. We have seen other communities forget their downtown, and we have seen them lose their identity. In Tyler, Texas, we will not lose our identity. We love our downtown area, and for many years, from the time R.W. Fair came and did his initial investment into downtown until today, we have had community citizens who cared enough to put their heart and their finances into making Tyler a great success. I want to again thank the Fair family for the many years of commitment to our community. You have been phenomenal stewards. You have a family who cares about this community, and we are better because of it. Tyler has committed to downtown through Gallery Main Street, through the Liberty Hall, and all the other people who have been part of that through the philanthropic dollars have made it possible. We have seen a huge resurgence in what is happening downtown over the last few years. From art walks to regular gallery showings to a recent wine swirl, we have excitement in downtown Tyler. In the late 70s, when I began to work here, it was a vibrant part of our community. But for many years, there was not a lot happening, and we have changed that over the last several years. And I know that under the leadership of Mayor Hines, it will continue to be a very critical and vibrant part of our community. And thank you for your commitment to downtown, Martin. The excitement of today of a parking garage is that it offers more enhancements for our community. We will get more people down here to bring their businesses because they have adequate parking. We'll have more people who want to come down here because they won't have to drive around the square 14 times to trying to find that one spot, and they will know they will be able to leave their cars in a safe place. And everything about Tyler in downtown is going to be better because of the commitment of this community to, yes, a parking garage. The history that has been mentioned and brought into this facility, the commitment and recognition of what R.W. Fair did for our community, all of that is what makes Tyler great. We don't forget where we came from, so obviously we have a plan for where we're going. It's wonderful to be here as the former mayor to support our current council, and I know good things will continue to happen in downtown Tyler, and let's all continue to be part of that. Let's keep the music going, Nancy, with our symphony, and let's just let Tyler continue to be great, because as a community, we care, and we're all greater together. God bless you all.
It's my personal privilege and a great honor to make comments and tell you something about the story of Mr. R.W. Fair, who has been so generous to Tyler, Texas for so many years. Those of us that grew up in Tyler, including myself, I was born here and lived here as long as I could, had to go for a while to West Texas. Happy to be here now. But we all were aware that Mr. Fair was generous. He was a firm believer in the teaching of the Bible that said that to whom much is given, much is required. That was a code of his life, that and other things of that sort. So he recognized that he was fortunate that he had the talents to acquire and make a lot of money. But he was guided by two things. First of all, Mr. Fair, we know, had a sharp and active mind. He was a successful businessman. He didn't luck into so much as it was that he studied and was able to make the most of the things that came along and were available. In addition to the active mind, Mr. Fair had a good, generous, and caring heart. And the heart prompted him to distribute and give and share the things that his mind brought into his life. Now, we might say that we can tell this morning the story of Mr. Fair. First of all, I want to introduce the members of the Fair family. First of all, Barbara Fair. Barbara's the daughter-in-law of Mr. R.W. Fair. Barbara is devoted to the continuation of the spirit and the purpose that Mr. Fair had in forming the foundation in 1934. And we're fortunate. We love you, Barbara. We're glad you're here and with us. Thank you. You know, when we look around the world today, lots of fighting, turmoil, disagreements in our government, disagreement between countries. Isn't it wonderful to be able to come right here to Tyler, Texas, and have a peaceful moment in which you think about the goodness that the world does have in the hearts and the minds of certain people. A person like Mr. Fair. And here we are enjoying the most recent of all of his contributions and gifts to the city. What a wonderful story. Only in America do you see a story like this. It's been my privilege to be involved with Mr. Fair's family and the business and all. And thank you very much.